A female police officer in Georgia didn't realize she would grab everyone's attention when she quietly crept away from an elderly woman's home. Concerned family members called the Gainesville Police Department when their worst fears were confirmed by what the officer found, but now we have a photo showing what she did about it. Officer Christian Miller probably assumed that she would go unnoticed when she went to a vulnerable woman's home to check on her well-being. Right before showing up to the elderly woman's residence, the Gainesville Police Department got a phone call from the woman's family. The 92-year-old woman's relatives were concerned about their loved one, but they were unable to do anything about it on their own. Officer Christian went to the unidentified woman's doorstep and almost instantly found herself in the center of a situation she definitely didn't expect. She reacted to it in a way that the average person probably would not have, while Corporal Jessica Van watched it all unfold. According to the Gainesville Police Department, Officer Miller found that the elderly resident was in the midst of an unfathomable struggle. She was living in a decrepit home without electricity, which had been the case for long enough to make all the food in her refrigerator spoil. Water service to the home had also been shut off. As soon as Officer Miller realized that this precious citizen in her community had no means of transportation to remedy her dire situation, she knew exactly what she needed to do. Corporal Van kept the struggling woman company as Officer Miller got into her patrol vehicle. She drove to a nearby grocery store and purchased the groceries and water that this woman desperately needed. When Officer Miller returned with fistfuls of grocery bags and big jugs of water, all purchased from her own paycheck, the elderly woman was speechless. Her family was so grateful that their simple call to the police to request a welfare check on their loved one transpired into a good deed that not a single person saw coming. But the generous efforts didn't end with the bags of much appreciated groceries brought to the 92-year-old woman. Since the department's social media post on the matter went viral, they made a special announcement. Gainesville police said they are working to get the woman's utilities restored so she can live in dignity without worrying about her water and electricity. This police officer had the option to take the welfare call, see that the woman was alive upon arrival, and report back to her superiors as well as the woman's family that she was simply still breathing, but she went above and beyond the call of duty. This is what 90% of police work is really about. Officer Christian Miller truly wanted to help this person and ease the family's concerns by paying it forward and stocking her shelves with all that she needed to eat and drink. I want everyone to look after one another and put the hate away. There are more important things in life than hating one another or arguing over petty things. I feel if people focused on what is important, like loved ones, then some of the strife I've come across would not exist, she concluded, and I couldn't have said it any better.